Welcome back to Beyond the Badge with the Kenner Police Department. I'm Chief Steve Caraway, and during this segment, we're going to talk about two great events that the Kenner Police Department has been involved with for many years. National Night Out Against Crime and the National Night Out Against Crime Kickoff Party. Both of these events will be held in August, and with me today to discuss these events is Officer Brian Norwood. Brian, welcome.
Thank you, Chief.
Brian, why don't you tell us, first of all, when did these events take place?
Well, the National Night Out Kickoff Party itself is August 3rd at the Treasure Chest Casino. It starts around 4:00 p.m. and goes until about 7:00 p.m. The National Night Out itself is going to be Tuesday, August 5th. And we usually start hitting block parties between 7:30 on Tuesday night is when we start going throughout the neighborhoods to hit the block parties.
Okay, now these events, okay, first of all, we'll start with the kickoff party, which is held at the Treasure Chest, in front of the Treasure Chest, and I know there's a band, I know there's a lot of police departments on all levels. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the activities that families can expect there?
This year, we try to do things a little bit differently, try to have more involvement for the people who come by. So this year, the Air Force is going to bring out a flight simulator. They're going to have that on display and for the public to be able to get in there and try that out. They can also have one of those ball toss, something for the kids to get involved in. We rented a splash shack, and I'm not sure if you know what it is, but it's a big ultimate water balloon fighting system. We're going to have that out there. We're going to have spacewalks, of course. We're just trying to have more things for people to do, along with police demonstrations, such as the K9 demonstration. You know, the fire department brings out the rappelling tower and they do demonstrations such as that. And we also have all kinds of police equipment on display, but we want to have more things for people to actually have to do while they're out there this Sunday.
Now, how many agencies are involved in this?
Law enforcement agencies, probably around 20, but when you get all the rest of the agencies, fire departments, private businesses, and things like that, closer to 40 different agencies that all get together.
That's great. 20 law enforcement agencies, obvious. It's from outside of the New Orleans area, and we are talking about state, local, federal law enforcement agencies, and certainly our fire departments and the other agencies that you mentioned. It's always a fun time. You mentioned about things for kids. This is something for the entire family, for kids, for adults. They get a chance to meet the police officers that work in the areas where they live. They get a chance to see and even maybe touch the equipment that the police officers use, or even try it out. You know, and I'm saying police officers. You mentioned the Air Force bringing a simulator out. Certainly, that's something that would be a lot of fun to try. You know, what are some of the other things that take place during the kickoff party itself?
Well, we do have live entertainment. This year, we're going to have the Wise Guys performing. Crime Stoppers comes out there and they do child identification kits and things like that, which are real important for the families out there. They're going to do face painting. Home Depot comes out there and they do arts and crafts. Target will be out there and they'll have all kinds of toys and things like that to give out to the kids. The Marine Corps will be out there. Last year they had a pull-up challenge and all kinds of other things to get some rivalry going on between the other services that's involved. And so it's a lot of things out there, and each year we try to make it just a little bit better than the year before.
And I know there's a challenge between police departments. Tell us a little bit about that.
It is the Red Bean Cook-Off, and it's sponsored by Blue Runner Beans. This year, the winner, for the first time ever, is going to get a real prize. Usually, we just give a little pot, and it's more of a, you know, bragging rights type of thing.
Right.
But this year, Blue Runners Beans is going to donate a fishing trip, one for the people who win the Judges Award and one for the persons who win the People's Choice Award. So it's going to be a real heated battle this year between the police agencies.
They're fighting for a nice prize. That's great.
Yes, sir.
Now, one thing we failed to mention that you need to let the public know about is, what does this cost?
It costs absolutely nothing. Most of this is done off of donations from our big sponsors like the Treasure Chest Casino, Smoothie King, Home Depot, Target. So we do this at a cost of $0 to the public, so you can come out and enjoy the free food. We have Domino's Pizza out there, the Red Beans, of course, and different agencies, barbecue and things like that. And like I said, it's all free.
It is all free, and again, this year we're doing it. I think we normally started at 3 o'clock because of the heat during this part of the summer. We pushed it back an hour, so it'll be from 4 to 7. I know the band, the Wise Guys. They're a great band. They play all over New Orleans. The entertainment for the kids is first rate. The food is always great. Domino's has always been a tremendous supporter of this, as well as all of our other sponsors, as well as the Treasure Chest. Having it in front of their facility is always something that's worked really well for us. Now, with the National Night Out Kickoff Party, we've talked about all those police departments. Why don't we discuss the actual National Night Out Against Crime, which is going to be on Tuesday, August 5th. And why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about that? And this is something I know that takes place throughout the country. It's not just in Kenner, it's not just in New Orleans, but why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about that and what'll take place on Tuesday?
National Night Out, August 5th this year, is actually going to be the 25th anniversary. So it's been going on for a little while, and like Chief said, it's a nationwide thing. We're not just the only people out there doing it. And what it is, it's an excellent opportunity for you to get out there and meet and greet your police department. It's an excellent opportunity for the police to meet the community. We ask people to host block parties, cookouts, sit-outs, or just, turn your light on outside your porch. And we actually take and we go around throughout the city, and we try to make every block party. I think last year, Chief, you probably made about 28 of them, which was almost a record.
Right. We usually don't find out how many we're going to have until the last minute, but normally we have well over 30. And somebody from the Kenner Police Department obviously will make an appearance at every function. We do split the department up. I try to make as many as I can, and I know you do, and your partner. And I know sometimes with all the food that's out there, you have to pull your partner away, but the idea is getting people to know their neighbors. And why is that so important?
Well, the bottom line is we can't do this job without the help from our citizens. And the better relationship that we forge with our community, the better we can work together with them. They'll have more trust in us because we really do lean on information from the community. Like I said, we just can't do this job alone. There's a lot of valuable information that can be gained through having a good working relationship with the community that you serve.
Absolutely. And again, it's a good time. It's a good time, first of all, just getting out, whether you're barbecuing, whether you're just sitting out in your front yard. Some groups have, they have snowball machines for the kids. You have some people that do nothing but sit out, like you said, or turn their lights on. Then you have some that have very extravagant block parties. And whatever's best for your community is what we suggest, and certainly it gives you an opportunity, and we can't stress that enough. Get to know your neighbors. That's what Neighborhood Watch is all about, and that's what makes it so successful. Brian, why don't you tell our viewers what they can do if they have any other questions or need any information on National Night Out?
If you have any questions or need any additional information, you can always call our office at 712-2294, or you can visit our website, kennerpd.com.
That's great. Brian, again, thanks for being here. Great information. I look forward to it. Everybody looks forward to it. It seems like it gets bigger and better each year. Got to hope that the weather's nice, certainly, and we look forward to not only the kickoff party, but the actual event on Tuesday night. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Chief.
And again, if anybody needs any additional information on National Night Out, they can visit the Kenner Police Department website at kennerpd.com or call the Kenner Police Department at 712-2222 or 712-2294. Thank you for being with us today, and we'll see you next time on Beyond the Bench.